time for Wenatchee Panther football on the NCW Life channel. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Walkabout Grill in Wenatchee and Leavenworth, Collins Fashions, Town Nissan, and Town Chrysler Jeep Dodge. Now let's go live to Lee Bofto Field at the Apple Bowl for all the action with Icicle Broadcasting's Ian Dunn and Mark Miller.
If you want to be the best, I think you have to play the best, and we're not at that level yet, but the idea is down the road, our sophomores this year can compete like the Richland Bombers are this year.
Nice.
So that's what we want to get to.
As opposed to a team that, that you may mop the floor with, you're not really going to learn a whole lot from that.
No, you can play poorly and beat a bad team, and we don't want those type of victories.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. Talk about the season wide receiver Darius Carlson and the season that he's having right now.
He's off to a great start. You know, he was one of our top targets last year. He's worked hard in the off season to get faster and stronger, and he's having a great year on both sides of the ball.
What has been the focus of your team this week to help get the Panthers back on track?
Our focus this week is really to work on our bread and butter stuff, you know, really focus on our basics. We got to go outside a couple days this week, which was nice because we were inside all of last week. So we could actually tackle and punt and kick a little bit this week. So it's really, we just focused on us and not a whole lot about the Mt Boucherie Bears, and we just tried to improve what we do.
How much were you able to scout your next opponent, Kelowna?
We got one game film from them, and they played a team that was pretty bad. So it was kind of hard to really see what they do well because everything they did kind of worked. But we got an idea, you know, they have a two-back running attack, and they run downhill between the tackles quite a bit, and they have a vertical passing game, and nothing we haven't seen before, just a couple different formations maybe. So we have an idea of what they're going to do. Defensively, they run an even front, and they showed a little bit of an odd front in film, so we're ready for both of those.
So you're ready for whatever they throw at you?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. What are the keys of the game for the Panthers tonight?
One of the keys for our offense is we need to get the ball on the ground and run it. So we've worked a little extra on running the football this week. We've not done a good job in our first two games of running the football. And defensively, we need to stop the run a little bit better. So that's key tonight.
So running the ball and stopping the run.
Absolutely.
Those are two keys tonight. All right. What else can we look forward to with the Panthers tonight?
We've got a couple special teams things we might throw at them tonight that we haven't shown, and we'd like to get Sunnyside, who we play next week in our league opener. We'd like them to maybe focus on a couple things that they haven't seen from us. So you might see a fake punt and a fake field goal, that sort of thing tonight.
Oh, good. So we're going to see some things that are usually kept in the back pocket come out
Yes,
tonight. Okay.
yes.
Excellent. All right, Panthers taking on Kelowna tonight. Of course, again, getting underway in just a few minutes. And I'd say best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
And let's see the Panthers take a win.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Coach Devereaux, Wenatchee Panthers, right here on the North Cascades Bank pregame show. Wenatchee Panthers football coming your way next, right here on Coho 101.
Panther football on Coho 101 is being brought to you by North Cascades Bank. Cheers to 30 years, North Cascades Bank. Also, Sportsman's Warehouse. Find all your hunting, fishing, and camping gear. It's Ian Dunn along with you as we're coming to you from the Apple Bowl tonight, where this evening the Panthers are taking on a team from Canada. The Mt Boucherie Bears are from Kelowna. Let's have a look at your starters for the Panthers on offense. Starting at quarterback, it'll be Austin Blakeney. At wide receivers, we've got Darius Carlson and Spencer Rickle. At running back, Chris Bishop. At tight end, Riley Kuntz. Another running back, Garrett Walters. Across the line, the centers, Nathan Black, a sophomore. Tackles are Ronan Haynes and Kyle Byers. The guards are Andy Jimenez and Colton Dial. Panthers, of course, head coach Scott Devereaux. On defense tonight for the Panthers, starting at defensive ends, we've got Chase Lloydhammer and Chris Bishop. The defensive linemen are Colton Dial and Ronan Haynes. The inside linebackers, Jaden Christofferson and Michael Sims. The outside backers are Oscar Bajumi and Darius Carlson. And your defensive backs are Dalton Thomas, Eamon Haugen, and Jax Tucker. Do have a couple injuries to report tonight. The Nolan Such, a guy who was starting on both offense and defense, he's out with a high ankle sprain. Free safety wide receiver Jackson Bowles is also out tonight, so that is indeed unfortunate. Let's have a look at your, let's pause for just a moment for the national anthem. Stay with us. Panther football on Coho 101 being brought to you by Homchicks Smith & Associates, serving the Pacific Northwest since 1934. And it's Ian Dunn along with you, coming to you from the Apple Bowl, where the Panthers are taking on the Mt Boucherie Bears from Kelowna, BC, up north. In fact, that's why we had to pause so long for the national anthems, because we had to play both the Canadian and the American national anthem. So starters for the Canadians, let's see, on offense, we've got at fullback, Caleb Franson. At quarterback, Danny Huey. At running back, Jesse Beneke. At offensive line, Mark Schupner. At center, Nick Losinski. At wide receiver, Rodney Nukumendi Snyder. At tight end, Spencer Punch. At O-line, Spencer Lindholm, Simon Paul, Ryan McGuire, and then at wide receiver, Mitch Kopp. On the defensive side, and looked like they only had about 29 guys suited up, so there's probably going to be quite a few playing both ways. On defense, starting, we've got Burley Thoreau. Let's see. Defensive back, Hunter Denson, also a defensive back. Tyson Sanook at linebacker. Jordan Menard at defensive back. Ryland Thompson at linebacker. Arthur Sears at defensive line. Darius Constant at linebacker. And Spencer Lindholm at linebacker. Simon Paul at defensive line. Ricardo Abram at defensive line. And the head coach is Michael Goodwin. For the Panthers, the head coach, Scott Devereaux. So the Panthers getting set to take on the Bears here as we're just about ready to get underway here as the crowd is filing in. Just a beautiful night for football here in Wenatchee. There was a little bit of smoke, of course, this afternoon, but hardly a trace of it here at game time. Did not catch who won the toss, so we'll know that as soon as the two teams take the field. Panthers in their home purple tops with black bottoms, and the Bears are dressed in all white with red lettering. So Wenatchee setting up like they're going to return a kick here. So it looks like Wenatchee will be receiving the opening kick from the Mt Boucherie Bears. And back deep to receive for the Panthers, we've got Dalton Thomas. Panthers, of course, looking to rebound tonight as it was a pretty uneven affair down in Richland last week. Last year against this very same team, it was a close game, so we'll have to see how it turns out tonight. And the Mt Boucherie kicker is getting set. It's Arthur Soares, the kicker. And we are off. The kick be fielded by one of the upmen at the 20 to the 25 to 30, and he'll be wrapped up there as the Bears collapse on him at the 30-yard line. So Panthers will have it first down and 10 from the 30 as we're just underway here in the Apple Bowl. Ian Dunn along with you here on Coho 101. So Panthers will come right to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers set with three in the backfield. All in shotgun formation with Blakeney there. You heard Coach Devereaux in the pregame. He wants to run it. Now the two in the backfield reset to the line. In pistol formation. Here's the handoff left side. And not much there for the running back. I think that might have been Walter on the carry. So no gain on the play. Second down and 10 Panthers. Again, that same reset with the receivers on either side, 3 in the backfield. Now the two of the backfield mates reset to the right side. And here's the snap. Blakeney rolls to his right. Flags come down. Might have had movement before the snap. And it is motion against the Panthers, so that'll back it up 5. So not the ideal start for Wenatchee here in their third game of the season. They are 0-2 coming in. Losses to Southridge and Richland, 2 pretty tough teams. Now we've got a 3-receiver set, 2 off to the left. And in pistol formation is Blakeney. Second down 15 from the 25. And the handoff right up the middle. That's Alvarado to the 30, the 35, the 40, still on his feet. The 45, and taken down at the 48-yard line. And Alvarado finding some running room that time, all the way down to the 48-yard line. So the first down for the Panthers as Alvarado, who's not very big, but found some running room that time. Big gain for the Panthers. And again, a 3-receiver set. 2 off to the left, the short side of the field. 2 runners in the backfield with Blakeney. First down and 10 from the 48. Handoff to the first man up, and it'll be a gain of about 2 yards. Chris Bishop on the carry into Bear territory at the 49, so 3-yard gain. It'll be second down and 7 for the Panthers from there. As again, we're just underway here in the Apple Bowl tonight. Panthers taking on the Mt Boucherie Bears from Kelowna. And again, 3-receiver set as the Panthers all running plays to this point. And the handoff to the receiver. And it eludes tacklers outside to the 40, the 35, down at the 32-yard line. And it's Rubilitis on the carry. And another Panther first down is a big hole. The offensive line doing a nice job that time, opening the hole down to the 31-yard line of Kelowna. So the Panthers running the ball here so far early in this one. First down and 10, Wenatchee from the 31. And handoff Alvarado. Breaks it outside, now up the middle to the 25. And again, tried to break it outside. Good gain on first down. As Alvarado finding some running room. Down to the 22. So 8-yard gain on the play. It'll be second down and 2 from there. Panthers, their opening drive here in game number 3. Knocking on the door right outside the red zone at the 22. And two runners in the backfield. And a man in motion. Blakeney back to pass. Throws left side. Got a man out there. That's Rickle. He's got it. But he's out of bounds, says the umpire. He was open. Blakeney just led him just a little too much. So there's our first pass of the night. And it's a good spot on the field to try it. Third down and 2 coming up. Probably 4 down territory. Panthers with good success running the ball here in this first drive. The tight end Kuntz resets to the left side. And the handoff to Alvarado. It's got running room to the 10, the 5. He's in there. Touchdown Panthers. 22-yard touchdown run. Well, last year the score between these two teams was 12-7. I doubt if that's going to be the score tonight. Of course, the Panthers smarting from the game in Richland last week, and, well, they should be. So now Wheeler on to attempt the extra point. And now the referee blows the whistle. It's a good snap. Kick is up. And it's no good. Unfortunate there. So the Panthers are on the board first here in the first quarter. 8:50 to go here in the first quarter. It's Wenatchee 6, Mt Boucherie nothing. We'll be back after these messages.
Wenatchee Valley Mall is proud to announce the grand opening event of Bath & Body Works, Friday, September 22nd in their new location. In addition to relocating, they're welcoming White Barn into their store.
Between work, school, and everything else, there's not a lot of time left for banking. We get it. Rest assured, North Cascades Bank is always close by and convenient. Use our mobile app to check balances, do transfers, send money to people, even deposit checks. Stop by one of our 9 branches to learn more. Member FDIC.
And the kickoff by Bishop. The return is a good one across the 30 to the 35. Finally down at the 37-yard line, so a good return on the kickoff by the Bears. Down to their own 37. So let's get our first look at this Bear offense. The quarterback, Danny Huey. Huey is a 5'9", 140-pound senior. So 2 receivers set, and Huey will be under center with 2 runners in the backfield. First down and 10, Bears from the 37. Hand off to the fullback, and it's a gain up to the 40. So the Panther defense limiting the gain to 3 yards. So it looks like a pretty traditional set for the Bears. Tight end, 2 receivers, 2 running backs. So decent gain on first down, 3-yard gain. It'll be second down and 7. Bears from the 40. Now a 3 receiver set, 2 off to the left in shotgun. And back to pass, throws it out in the flat. It's incomplete. A little too far out in front of his intended receiver, Jesse Beneke. So that'll make it third down and 7 coming up for Mt Boucherie. So out of the traditional set and first down, and then the more wide open set and second down in shotgun with 3 receivers. So far, Mt Boucherie mixing things up. And again, it'll be a 4 receiver set, shotgun formation with a single running back. Third down and 7 Bears. Huey back to pass, throws out in the flat again. Again, it's too far out in front of his intended receiver, Beneke. So Mt Boucherie will be forced to punt. So a good stand by the Panther defense on the first drive by the Bears. Dalton Thomas back deep to receive for Wenatchee, standing about at his own 25. The punter standing at his own 27. It's a good snap. Here's the kick. It's a good one. Thomas will take it about the 20 to the 25. Gets a block. Now goes the other way, trying to reverse his field. But the Bear defense is going to wrap him up as he tracked backwards to try to find some openings. So Panthers will have their second possession. 7:45 to go here in the first quarter. It's Wenatchee leading 6-0. They scored on their first possession, 8 plays, 70 yards. It was Alvarado running it in from 22. Panthers will start their second possession at their own 23. 3 receivers set, 2 off to the right, the short side of the field, with Blakeney in shotgun formation with a single setback. So first and 10 Panthers from their own 22. Blakeney puts a man in motion. He'll hand it off. That's Rubalaitis. Off the 25, the 30, 35, 40. Another big gain for the Panthers all the way to midfield. So it's about a 27-yard gain on the play down to the Panther 49. So far the Panthers are running it with great success. So second down and 10, or first and 10, Panthers at their own 49. And another three-receiver set. Blakeney calling out the signals. Here's the snap. The delayed Alvarado. No, Blakeney takes it. It'll be sacked in the backfield. Looked like there was a little bit of miscommunication there between Alvarado and Blakeney. End up being a loss on the play of about 4 yards. Back to the Panther 45. So now second down and 14. So let's see if Coach Devereaux wants to throw it here. Three-receiver set with a single setback. And Blakeney, as always, in shotgun formation. Second down 14. Rubilitis in motion. Back to pass. Moves to his right. Looking downfield. Throws. There's Carlson. He's got it. And it's first down Panthers. As Darius juggled it momentarily, but he managed to corral it in before he went out of bounds. Another big gain for Wenatchee down to the Bear 32. First down and 10. Panthers sitting on a 6-0 lead here in the first quarter, 6:39 to go. It's Ian Dunn along with you. And Blakeney in shotgun. Bunch formation. A Bear jumped into the neutral zone. So that should be offside against Mt Boucherie. So that'll push the ball ahead 5 yards down to the 22, or excuse me, the 27. So first down at 5 from there for Wenatchee. Alvarado, your Singer setback. We've got bunch formation on either side. And the handoff to, no, Blakeney takes it. And Austin with a nice gain on first down. He'll be near a first down as the gain is to the 24, so about a 3-yard gain on the play. And certainly that's something the quarterback needs to do on that option attack, is just keep the defense honest. Wenatchee looking at a second down and 2 from the Bear 24-yard line. They lead at 6-0 here in the first quarter. Three-receiver set. Blakeney back to pass. Looking over the middle. He's got a man. It's touchdown Panthers. And it's Rubilitis on the touchdown reception. So Panthers into the end zone again here in the first quarter. 5:57 to go. And since they missed the last extra point, they'll probably be going for 2. Nope, they're going to kick the extra point here. So Wheeler on to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and it's no good. Not sure what happened on that one. It didn't even get to the crossbar. At any rate, 5:57 to go here in the first quarter. It's Wenatchee 12, Mt Boucherie 0. We'll be back after these messages on Coho 101. It's Wenatchee Panther football on Coho 101. It's Ian Dunn along with you here at the Apple Bowl as the Panthers, another score here in the first quarter. They lead at 12-0 and have missed both of their extra points tonight. So Wenatchee set to kick off, leading 12-0. And that last drive, 6 plays, 72 yards. Blakeney connecting with Rubilitis from 24 yards out. Here's the kick. And it'll be taken at about the 12, across the 20, the 25, and it'll be upended there. On the return was Ryland Thompson. So Bears will take over at their own 25, trailing 12-0. Panther defense held the Bears 3 and out last time. 5:52 to go here in the first quarter. Here in this non-league contest between the Bears and the Panthers. So first and 10, Mt Boucherie. It'll be a 2-receiver set with a couple tight ends and a single setback. No. Two in the backfield. Under center will go Huey. Man will come in motion near side. Handoff right side. And it'll be a decent gain up to the 20 at the 30, so 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Bears. As they might want to stick with that run game. Seems like they've been pretty solid with that here in the early going, but their passing attack didn't look so good. And the referee halting play for just a moment. Officials timeout. Looks like maybe an equipment issue with one of the Bear players. That's Jesse Beneke. Looks like he's going to come out of the game for some reason. He's coming off with a little bit of a limp. I thought maybe it was an equipment problem, but maybe he's banged up. So 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. Panthers on top 12-0. Mt Boucherie, their second possession, looking at a 2nd down and 5 from their own 30. Again, it'll be Huey will be under center with 2 receivers in the pattern, 2 running backs behind him in pro set. Man will come in motion far side. And the handoff again to a fullback, and he's got a gain of about 3 to the 38. It'll make it 3rd down and about 2. Well, maybe less than 2. They're going to spot it at about the 39. So 3rd down and 1 from the 39. So far, the Bear offensive line has been able to push Wenatchee off the ball for those last couple of runs. Of course, Panthers playing tonight without one of their linemen, Nolan Such. Hopefully he'll be back next week. So 3rd and 1 coming up here. Flag on the play. And the play clock was at 0. So delay of game on the Bears. And that's going to make this 3rd down a little tougher. So back to the 29-yard line. That'll make it 3rd down and 6. So that changes things quite a bit for the Bears. See if they'll throw it here. And again, it'll be a standard set with Huey under center. 2 receivers, 2 running backs. Man comes in motion far side. Back to pass Huey, straight drop. Throws over the middle, incomplete. Ball was intended for Spencer Punch. So the penalty halts the Bear drive, and the Panthers will get the ball back with still time here in the first quarter. 3:45 to go, leading by 12. It's Bishop back to receive the punt. Dalton Thomas back to receive. And the kick, it's another good one. Looks like Dalton's going to let it bounce, and it takes, and now he picks it up. And not much going on the return there, but so good job by the Bears on punt coverage. So Wenatchee will take over, 3:35 to go first quarter. They'll take over from their own 25-yard line. The Panthers have scored on their first 2 possessions, primarily running the ball. So 1st and 10 Wenatchee from their own 25. They lead at 12-0 with 3:35 to go here in the first quarter. And Blakeney calling out the signals with 2 in the backfield. And hands off to Alvarado across the 30. Man's got him by the shirt. No, it's Blakeney on the carry. Faked me out on that play. And Blakeney, let's see how far he got. Looks like to about the no gain on the play. So 2nd down and 10 Wenatchee. And it'll be 2 receivers in the pattern with a single setback. So 2 tight end set. Blakeney calling out the signals. And miscommunication. Blakeney just throws it away. As he went one way, Alvarado went the other. So the miscommunication negates the play. Wenatchee looking at a 3rd down and 10 now from their own 25. Now three receivers in the pattern. Yeah, see what Blakeney can do here on 3rd and 10. And straight drop. Eludes one tackler. Now fakes the throw. Now he's going to run it. On his feet to the 40, the 45. And flag on the play as Blakeney went out of bounds at about the 49. It might be a block on the play. Let's see. The result of the play was a 1st down, and even with the penalty, it could still be a 1st down. Looks like it is going to be against Wenatchee. Personal foul on the Panthers. So that'll back him up 15 yards, and he still might have a 1st down. Let's see. Yep, just barely. He needed to get to the 35 for a 1st down, but it negates what would have been a big play down to the 50. So at any rate, even with the personal foul penalty, it's a 1st down Wenatchee at the 36. So they're marking it at the 36. Should be 1st down and 10. Looks like the chain gang trying to get set over there. Now 4 receivers in the pattern, 3 off to the left, the wide side of the field. 1st down and 10 Wenatchee from their own 36. And Blakeney, straight drop, under pressure, throws, caught at the 35. Now to the 40, Rubilitis to the 45, the 50. Into Bear territory at the 40, now to the 38. So on the inside pass to Rubilitis, worked out like a charm, and the Panthers are into Bear territory at the 38. 1st down and 10 Wenatchee. 3:03 to go 1st quarter. They lead 12-0. Again, another 4 receivers set. 3 to the left side. Blakeney, quick throw off to the left, and it's behind Kuntz. He'll pick it up, as it could have been a lateral on the play. So heady play there by Kuntz to pick it up, and they will give him a 1-yard gain on the play. So heady play there by Kuntz to pick it up, knowing that it was a lateral or backwards pass, and it was a live ball. So 1-yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 37 of Mt Boucherie. And again, 4 receivers set, 3 off to the right. Hand off to Alvarado. And tries to bounce off a tackler, but he cannot, as he'll be stopped for little or no gain, maybe a loss on the play. So no gain on the play. It'll be actually going to give him a loss back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and 10 coming up. Minute 54 to go here in the 1st quarter. Panthers have scored on their first 2 drives, now facing a 3rd and 10 from the Bear 38. 4 receivers in the pattern, 2 to either side with a single setback. And Blakeney back to pass. And quick hitter over to Rickle, intended receiver on the left side, incomplete. Let's see if the Panthers want to go for it here, leading 12-0. Looks like the offense is staying on the field. So it looks like Wenatchee's going to go for it here at the 38-yard line of Mt Boucherie with 10 yards to go. 3 receivers set. And Blakeney back to pass. Rolls to his right. Throws. Got a man out there. Oh, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. He was open out there, and he had it in his hands. Couldn't come up with it. Looks like that was Rubilitis. And clapping his hands together, knowing he should have had that ball. Could have been 6 on the play. So the Panther drive will stall on downs. They'll give it back to the Bears at their own 38. Minute 28 to go here in the first quarter. It's Ian Dunn along with you here at the Apple Bowl, where the Panthers in their 3rd game of the year taking on a team from Kelowna, BC, the Mt Boucherie Bears. And so far, Panthers have dominated. They've scored a couple touchdowns and probably should have scored in that last timeout. Rubilitis couldn't hold on to it. And they've held the Bears 3 and out on their first 2 possessions. So 3rd possession coming up now for Mt Boucherie. And again in the standard set with the quarterback under center, 2 running backs. Man will come in motion far side. And the handoff right up the middle, and a good game that time by Beneke. Down to about the 44, so 6-yard gain on the play. That seems to be the most successful play, as they'll have one running back run up the middle with the other one going wide. Seems like that play has worked for them. So 2nd down and 4 coming up for Mt Boucherie from their own 44. Man in motion far side. The handoff to the up back, and it's Beneke again. And the Panther defense limits him to a short gain to the 46, 2-yard gain on the play. Now it's 3rd down and 2 coming up. 38 seconds to go here in the quarter. 3rd down and 2 for the Bears from their own 46. They trail 12-0. And they will have to run a play before the end of the quarter here. So 3rd down and 2 coming up. See if the Panther defense can hold here. And handoff once again to the up man, and it'll be a 1st down Bears as the handoff went to Caleb Franson. So he'll be downed at midfield. 8 seconds to go here in the first period as the clock will now wind down. And the Panthers with a lot of success here in the first quarter as the clock winds out on the first quarter. Panthers lead at 12-0 over the Mt Boucherie Bears of Kelowna. We'll be back with second quarter action after this on Coho 101. It's Panther football on Coho 101. Ian Dunn along with you here at the Apple Bowl. The Mt Boucherie Bears, their first down of the night, coming at the very end of the first quarter. 1st and 10 Bears from midfield. Handoff right side as they go this time, not with the up back, but with a man coming to the outside, and that one is snuffed out by the Panther defense, and it's Beneke on the carry. No gain on the play. Panther defense has played well thus far. They've only given up 1 first down. 2 3-and-outs. Mt Boucherie has been successful on their fullback dive, but their passing game, not much so far. 2nd down and 10 coming up now. Now in shotgun, 4 receivers set, 2 to either side. Huey back to pass, throws in the flat to his fullback, that's Beneke. And he's going to be close to a first down as a couple of Panther defenders unable to wrap him up. Jaden Christofferson had a shot, but couldn't wrap him up. So the gain down to the 41, 9-yard gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up as the Bears hit on their first pass play for 9 yards. Now a 3 receiver set, 2 to one side with a single setback. Huey to pass. In the flat to the tailback, but it's behind him, so it'll 4th down coming up. And it looks like they're going to punt it away. So not wanting to go for it on the Panther side of the, no, looks like they will go for it. Huey, the quarterback, went to the sideline, but it was just to get the play. So 4th and 1 coming up. Bears from the 41. And again, spread formation. The umpire, no, looks like Cologne has called a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. 10:32 to go here in the second quarter. Panthers leading 12-0. We'll be right back. So the Bears have it 4th down and 1 from the Panther 41, and they will go for it here. With 2 tight ends set, 2 running backs. The Panthers have had trouble stopping this formation, especially with the fullback dive. Let's see if they're ready for it. 4th down and 1 coming up. And they hand off to the up back, and he's got a first down. That dude is a load. I'm not sure how big he is. Caleb Franson, yeah, 6'1", 280. That is carrying some beef. So first down Bears at the Panther 37. So Wenatchee trying to hold back these Bears here in the second quarter, leading 12-0. And again, it'll be that pro set formation. Man will come in motion near side. Flag on the play. And I think play clock went down on him again. So delay of game on Mt Boucherie. That will back them up to the 42. So it'll be first down and 15 coming up. They've had a lot of success with that fullback dive. The Panthers have been unable to stop it, at least thus far. So same formation, 2 receivers in the back, 2 receivers and 2 running backs in the backfield, including Mr. Franzen, the 280-pounder. Back to pass, Huey throws left side, man out there. And it's incomplete as their intended receiver had a shot, but good defense there by the Panthers to knock it away. So second down and 10 coming up for the Bears as the receiver was open, had to turn for it, and the Panther defender, I think, got a hand on it. I think that was, so Huey now throws out in the flat, but it's incomplete. Intended for Matthew LaBelle. So now 3rd and 15 coming up for the Bears. And the quarterback Huey, not a big guy, 5'9", 140. And they've got the Franson in the backfield, the 6'1", 280-pounder. 2 receivers set with 2 in the backfield. Here's the handoff to LaBelle. Panther defense will wrap him up after a 2-yard gain. So 4th down coming up. It'll be 4th down and 13. It looks like they will punt it away. So Thomas will have to back up to about his own 10-yard line. And here's the kick. And he's going to angle it out of bounds. Pretty good job there. Arthur Soares was the punter there. Also the kicker. So they're going to mark it, looks like, at the 17. So 9:06 to go here in the first half. Panthers leading 12-0, and now with the ball at their own 17. First down and 10, Wenatchee. 3 receivers set, 2 to the wide side with a single setback. Blakeney looking over the defense, calling out the signals. Man will come in motion. And there's a collision in the backfield, and loss on the play as the defense wraps him up. So miscommunication there, and it's costly. About 4-yard loss on the play, back to the 13. It'll be second down and 14 Panthers from there. So had the quarterback, the running back, and the receiver all colliding in the same location. So second down and 14 Panthers. And Blakeney rolls to his right. Looking for a receiver. Has a man out there. Can't get it to the tight end, Kuntz. It's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple options on that play. But pretty good defense out time by Mt Boucherie. So Panthers looking at a 3rd and long, 14 yards to go. They've certainly had some big plays here in the first half. Let's see if they can convert this one. From their own 13. Blakeney back to pass. Throws over the middle deep. There's Kuntz. He's got it. First down. Still on his feet midfield. He'll be tackled into Bear territory. Another huge play for the Panthers. And Austin actually was a second leading passer in the Big Nine after 2 weeks of play, and also 3rd in total offense in the Big Nine. So huge gain on the play down to the Bear 48. Panthers first down and 10. 3 receivers set. Rubilitis in motion. Handoff to Alvarado. Coming around the outside. Now cuts it inside. Still on his feet at the 42. Now to the 41. And it's just like a little water bug out there. They get him by the shirt, but he still gains another yard. So 7-yard gain on the play down to the Bear 41. It'll be second down and 3 coming up. Again, 3 receivers in the pattern, 2 off to the right side with a single setback. And Blakeney, quick hitter, right side. Receivers got it. That's Rickle. Rickle, first down to the 35, the 30. Still on his feet. He'll be tackled down at the 22. It's nice to see Rickle getting in the action. He's certainly a big target out there. Actually, they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 28. So first down and 10 Panthers from the Bear 28. Leading by 12 with 7:13 to go here in the first half. Panthers threatening once again. First down and 10 at the Bear 28. And Blakeney, quick hitter, left side to Rickle. And Rickle will have a gain of about 3 or 4. Actually, that's Mason Brown on the reception. So Mason Brown on the reception, and he'll gain about 3 yards down to the 24. So 4-yard gain on the play. It'll be second down and 6 coming up. Panthers. And Blakeney with 2 running backs. Hands off to Alvarado. So blockers out in front. Alvarado following his blockers. The 20, 25, 10, 15, and he's into the end zone. 24-yard touchdown run by Alvarado. And remember, this drive started at the 17. They got backed up to the 13. But just 1, 2, 3, 4 plays later, they're into the end zone. So big plays have been the story of the day for the Panthers. And they will go for 2 here. 6:30 to go here in the first half. 3 receivers set here on this 2-point attempt. And timeout is called by Wenatchee. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back with the 2-point conversion attempt after this on Coho 101. It's Wenatchee Panther football on Coho 101. So far tonight, it's been all Panthers. They lead it 18-0 with a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And it'll be a 3-receiver set. Now the Panthers coming off the line of scrimmage as the referee resets the ball. So now 3-receiver set with a single man in the backfield. 2-point conversion for the Panthers. Blakeney rolls to his left, throws, and the catch is dropped out there by, I think it was intended for Rubilitis, and in and out of his hands. So the extra point attempt will be no good. So the Panthers on top 18-0 with 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. And they've been unsuccessful in all their extra point attempts. It has not been a good night for the special teams. But I tell you what, so far this Panther offense is just rolling. And the defense not doing too bad either, having forced the Bears to punt 3 times. So Panthers set to kick off now. Jacob Slife is our kickoff man. And the Bears back ready to receive. They trail 18-0 here in the first quarter. So Slife now ready to kick away, and it's a good boot. Down to about the 5, he'll pick it up at the 3. Across the 15, and the Panther was right there to upend him at about the 15. What a tackle. Oscar Bajumi on the tackle and just upended the ball carrier, who just was heading upfield with a full head of steam. So they'll spot it at about the 18-yard line. So Bears will take over from there, trailing 18-0. 6:26 to go here in the first half. First down and 10 Bears at their own 18. And again with their power set, 2 tight end formation. Handoff to the up man, that's Franzen. And Franzen bowling his way for a couple yards. That's 6'1", 280, so he's a load out there. They're going to mark him for a 3-yard gain. So certainly the Panthers have seen that play a number of times tonight. Handoff to the fullback for the quick hitter. And it seems like the Panthers are adjusting to it. So second down and 7 coming up for the Bears from their own 21. Play clock winding down, 5, 4, 3, 2. They will, I guess they just got it off. Handoff right side to the man in motion, and he'll have a first down. Sweeping around the left side to about the 30 as they just got the play off before the play clock went out. So Panthers will give up the first down. Actually, they'll mark it at the 29. So first down and 10, Mt Boucherie from there. Trailing 18-0 here in the first half. Man will come in motion near side. Handoff to the up man. That's Franzen. Rumbles his way for another 3-4 yards. They'll mark him at the 35. So 6-yard gain on the play. Second down and 4 coming up. So Bears have been somewhat successful with their ground game tonight, especially with that big Franzen back there. So second down and 4 coming up from their own 35. Handoff to the up man again. And on the carry that time was Mark Schupner. So the gain is to the 38. That'll make it 3rd down and about 2. 4:06 to go. 4:06 to go here in the first half. 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Bears from their own 38. Again in that power set. And fumble on the play. The Panthers look like they're on it, and they are. They were all over that play. Had a run blitz called and caught Franzen in the backfield and surprised him. And so fumble on the play, and the Panthers are in business in Bear territory at the 35-yard line. So Panther defense forces their first turnover of the game here with 3:50 to go first half. They lead 18-0. First down and 10 Panthers at their own 35. And Blakeney with 2 in the backfield. Hands off to the up man. And he'll be wrapped up after a short gain. Chris Bishop on the carry. As they'll mark it at the 32, so 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down 7 coming out for the Panthers. And it's been all working tonight for Wenatchee on offense, running and passing. So Bishop and Alvarado in the backfield along with Kuntz. So full house backfield with 2 receivers in the pattern. And the handoff to Alvarado up the middle. He gets loose, the 20. Cuts it inside to the 10. What a run by Alvarado down to about the 11-yard line. So Panthers knocking on the door one more time. 3:05 to go first half, leading by 18 with a 1st and 10 at the 11. Bishop and Alvarado in the backfield with 3 receivers in the pattern, 2 off to the left. Let's see what the Panthers will do here. Man will come in motion. That's the tight end. And Blakeney will take it himself. Short gain on the play down to about the 8-yard line or so. So 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Blakeney looks to the sideline for the play. So Panthers trying to get in the end zone one more time here in the first half. They lead 18-0. And it's a 2-receiver pattern with 2 running backs, 1 to either side of Blakeney. And Blakeney, the handoff to Alvarado, breaks it inside. He'll be wrapped up at about the 5-yard line. So Alvarado has found some running room here in the first half. Panthers now with the 3rd down and about 4 yards to go from the 5. They still can get a first down at the 1. And again, it's a 2-3 receiver set, 2 runners in the backfield. Blakeney looking at the potential blitzer. And he'll roll out to his right, throws, catch is made, and it's Kuntz into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Panthers are into the end zone one more time here in the first half with 1:31 to go. And it's Blakeney rolling out to his left, finding Kuntz out in the flat. And now it looks like they're going to line up to kick it again here and see if they can be successful on at least one of these extra points. So Wheeler, and the kick is up, and it's good. Yes, they converted the extra point. So 1:31 to go here in the first half. It's Wenatchee 23, and the Mt Boucherie Bears nothing. We'll be back after this on Coho 101. So the Panthers, after the fumble, go 6 plays, 35 yards. And it's Blakeney to Kuntz for the touchdown. They lead it 23-0. And the
Hey, everyone.
will be taken at about the 6-yard line. He's across the 10, the 15. He'll be upended at about the 20. Well, the scoreboard's wrong. They have it 21-0. With the touchdown, that would have made it 24. It should be 25-0. Yeah. So the scoreboard has it 21-0. It should be 25-0. So Mt Boucherie will take over on their own 21-yard line, trailing 25-0 here in the first half. They'll go with a 4-receiver set, empty backfield. Huey under center, quick throw off to the right, complete. No, it's a double pass. He goes up, but then he'll be wrapped up by the Panther defender as he looked to throw, but decides against it. I think it'll be a loss on the play of about 1 yard, back to the 20. So penalty flag on the play. The officials talking it over. Have to admit I didn't see it. Penalty is against Wenatchee. Did not catch exactly what the penalty was for, but the yardage will kind of tell us what the penalty was. Looks like he's going to march off 10 yards. And it's an automatic first down on to boot. So, not sure if it was a holding on the play or what the situation was. At any rate, it's a first down for Mt Boucherie at their own 32. 1st and 10, 4-receiver set, out of shotgun this time. And Huey back to pass, throws deep, man out there, and it's intercepted by the Panthers. Thomas has it at the 40. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 38. So the ball was through the hands of Carlson, right into the arms of Thomas, who was able to return it. And that's a second turnover here in the first half. Panthers, not much time to work with. I couldn't tell you exactly how much, as the scoreboard is now off. It's got to be under a minute or so. Officials normally keep the time on the field. 36 seconds. They're showing 45 on the clock now. But I'm sure the officials will adjust it. They normally do keep the time on the field as well. And looks like the officials are talking to Coach Devereaux. And it will be 36 seconds to go. So Panthers have the ball at the 37-yard line of the Bears. First down and 10, but with only 36 seconds to go. They do have all their timeouts. So Blakeney is under center with 3 receivers in the pattern. And he's going to hand off right side to Rubilitis. Rubilitis looking for running room. Bunch of Bears in the backfield. They're going to sack him for a big loss on the play back to the 45. Panthers will call their first timeout with 20 seconds remaining. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Panthers leading it 25-0.
It's bank.com. Member FDIC.
So the Panthers trying to get something going here late in the first half. Only 20 seconds to go. Not much success on their first play. It was reversed to Rubilitis, but not much running room there. A loss on the play of about 5, so it'll be second down and 15 from the 45. Let's see if the Panthers air it out here with 20 seconds to go. 4 receivers in the pattern, 3 off to the left. Or excuse me, 2 off to the left. He'll roll to his left. Now throw. Catch is made by Rubilitis at the 25, the 20. Be knocked out of bounds at the 18. So the Panthers on one play are knocking on the door once again down. They're going to mark them out of bounds at the 19. 13 seconds to go here in the first half. 3 receivers in the pattern, 2 off to the right. Blakeney, straight drop, throws right side. It's intercepted. And he's running back to the 40, and he'll be tackled there as I think Alvarado got him. So interception by Kelowna, Mt Boucherie, and that'll negate the Panther drive. The only real mishap here in the first half for that Panther offense. So the Bears will have it first down and 10 at their own 44, but with just 4.7 seconds to go. So now see what they want to do here with just 4.7 to go. Looks like they're going to go for it. They got 5 receivers in the pattern, shotgun formation. Looks like they're going to try to throw it deep here. Panthers showing blitz. Nope, they're going to back off. Huey is going to throw deep. And it throws it out of bounds. And that will conclude our first half of play. And it's been all Panthers here in the first half. They lead it 25-0 over the Mt Boucherie Bears from Kelowna, BC. You're listening to Panther Football on Coho 101. We'll be back with our halftime show after these messages. Welcome back, everyone. It's Panther Football on Coho 101 as we are coming to you live from the Apple Bowl tonight. Panthers in action against the Mt Boucherie Bears from Kelowna, BC. And first half dominated by Wenatchee. They lead at 25-0 here at the break. These two teams played a tight game last year. 12-7 was the final, with Wenatchee on top. But it's been all Panthers here tonight. On defense and offense, the Panthers have shown well. And Mt Boucherie will be receiving the second half kick. They have a single setback standing at midfield, and there's at least one time there in the first half when the ball was kicked to one side of him, and he has to run over there and get it. So looks like the teams will have to swap sides as Mt Boucherie was on the wrong side of the field for the second half kick. But really, despite the lopsided score, Mt Boucherie has competed pretty well here in the first half. They just, turnovers have hurt them, and a lack of a consistent passing game too. So Slife set to kick off for the Panthers here, as the home crowd's getting excited here for the second half. Be interesting to see what Coach Devereaux wants to do here in the second half, whether it's focus on his run game, and we saw a lot of the run game there in the first half, to great success. And no doubt it'll be just good to get that first W of the 2017 season if they can hold on here tonight. So Jacob Slife set to kick off for the Panthers. Got a single man back there receiving. It's Jacob, I think it's, Jesse Beneke as the kick goes out of bounds, so that'll be a penalty on the Panthers. So the Bears will start out in reasonably good field position at the 35-yard line. So a bit of a mistake there, kicking it out of bounds, not giving your special teams crew a chance. So first down and 10, Mt Boucherie from their own 35. Again in that power formation. Man will come in motion, they'll hand off. No, quarterback will keep it. It's a runner, and he runs right into a Panther defender. So gain of about 2 on the play. They'll mark it at the 37 as Huey, the quarterback, kept it on the play. 2nd down and 8 coming up for Mt Boucherie. That single setback is the big guy, Franson. Actually, there's 2 in the backfield. See if they hand it to Franson. Yep, right up the right side. Franson, again, the 6'1", 280-pounder, rumbling off the right side for about 3 yards. So Mt Boucherie looking at a 3rd down and 5 from their own 40. Just underway here in the second half. Panthers on top, 25-0. So 3rd and 5 now for Kelowna. And handoff right side, and the running back will be wrapped up, and the Panthers are going to stuff him well short of the 1st down. On the carry, Matthew LaBelle. He'll be stopped at the 43, so 3-yard gain on the play, so 2 yards to go for the 1st down, and they'll be forced to punt. Back deep to receive will be Sebastian Esquivel. And nearly a blocked punt. They're going to run into the punter. Let's see what kind of penalty it is. Esquivel eludes a tackler, still on his feet, and now he'll be wrapped up at the 20. But there is a penalty for running into the punter, but is it the 15-yard variety or the 5-yard variety? Big mistake there for Wenatchee. Did not need that. Did not need a blocked punt. But will this give Kelowna the 1st down? Let's see. Looks like the Bear offense coming back on the field. It looks like it will give them a 1st down. So it's roughing the kicker, not running into the kicker. So that will give them a 1st down. So big mistake there by the Panthers. Give the ball right back to the Bears. 1st down and 10 from their own 48. Man will come in motion near side. Back to pass Huey. Looks over the middle, throws, and it skips to the receiver. Incomplete. So the Panthers make the mistake, run into the kicker, and give the ball back to Mt Boucherie. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Panther defense maybe has made some adjustments to try to negate that fullback dive. And again, once again, power formation with the 2 receivers, 2 running backs. Handoff right side to LaBelle. LaBelle cuts it up the middle. And he'll be wrapped up as he crosses into Panther territory at the 48. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 6 yards to go. Ball at the Panther 48-yard line. And again, out of that pro set formation, 2 runners in the backfield. Man comes in motion near side. Handoff right side to Beneke. The Panther defense stands him up, and he will not get the 1st down as they stop him at about the 45. They'll count it at the 44. So I would imagine they're going to go for it from here. 4th down and about 2 yards to go from the Panther 44. It looks like they will go for it. 8:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Panthers on top 25-0. It's Ian Dunn with you tonight here at the Apple Bowl. The Mt Boucherie Bears looking at a 4th down and 2 at the Panther 44. Timeout called by the Bears. We'll take a timeout as well. We're back after this 30-second timeout. So the Panther defense, see if they can stand up and stop the Bears here on 4th and 2. Ball spotted at the Wenatchee 44-yard line. No, looks like they're going to punt it away. So the Bears in punt formation, but will they punt it? Let's see. Watch for the fake. Officials talking things over here. Not sure why. So Dalton Thomas will come back to receive the punt. If indeed they do punt it away, let's see. There's the snap. He fumbles the ball. Now he's going to try to punt it. No, he's going to be wrapped up. And the Panthers are going to nail him in the backfield. So the ball was bobbled by the punter, and the Panthers were all over it. So the Panthers will have it first down and 10 inside Bear territory as the punter's still down. The punter, Arthur Soares, he's also their place kicker, so they could ill afford to lose him. Panthers will have it first down and 10. 4 to go. We've got a timeout on the field for the injury. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back after this on Coho. First down at 10, Panthers at the Bear 48, leading 25 to nothing. 2 receivers in the pattern, 2 in the backfield. And the handoff right side to Alvarado. He's had a big game tonight. Still on his feet at the 47-yard line. He'll be taken down at the 46. So only a 2-yard gain on the play. But Alvarado's had himself a game here tonight. Second down and 8 coming up. Panthers from their own from the Bear 46-yard line. They lead at 25 to nothing as their offense has been clicking tonight. And Blakeney hands off to Alvarado off the right side, and the Bear defense will wrap them up after a gain of a couple to the 43. So 3-yard gain on the play. That'll make it third down and about 5 yards to go. Panthers on the move here in the third quarter, up 25 to nothing. Looking at a third down and 5 from the Bear 43. 2 receivers in the pattern. And the handoff, no, the throw in the flat, and it's complete. 35, 30 to the 25, the 20, and it'll be knocked out of bounds at the 15. Chris Bishop on the reception and the run for another big gain for the Panthers. Down to the 15-yard line. As they faked the ball to Alvarado, then threw in the flat to Bishop, and he was wide open for a big run. Panthers inside the red zone. First down and 10 at the 15. 2 receivers in the background, 2 in the pattern. A handoff to Alvarado, left side. Alvarado down to about the 6-yard line. They'll mark it at the 7. So second down and 2 coming up for the Panthers at the Bear 7-yard line. And again, they've been running it with great effectiveness tonight. Handoff Alvarado, racing around that left side, cuts it inside, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown Panthers. Just too much quickness out there for the Mt Boucherie Bears as Alvarado cuts it inside for the TD. So the Panthers are on the board here again in the third quarter as they lead at 31 to nothing pending the extra point. And the kick is up. and it hits the crossbar. So the extra points have been a sore point tonight for the Panthers, but everything else has been clicking. 6:29 to go here in the third quarter. Wenatchee 31, Mt Boucherie 0. We'll be back after this on Coho 101.
Mobile app to check balances, do transfers, send money to people, even deposit checks. Stop by one of our 9 branches to learn more. Member FDIC.
So the Panthers kick off. Slife, it'll get by the intended recipient down there and into the end zone. So it'll be end up being a touchback. And fortunate that is the ball got by the kick returner. So Mt Boucherie will have it first down and 10 at their own 20. They trail 31-0 here in the third quarter. 6:29 to go here in the Apple Bowl. So first down and 10 Bears at their own 20. And again, the power formation, it looks like they may try to run it here again. Man will come in motion far side. Hand off to the fullback, Franson. And he, boy, when he gets up ahead of steam, 6-yard gain on the off-tackle run. So he's a load out there. Actually, they're going to give him 7. Second down and 3 coming up. Panther defense getting ready. And again, it's the handoff to Franson, and he's going to have a first down to about the 34. He's definitely a load out there. I'm not sure why they don't stick with that play. See what kind of defensive call the Panthers will make here. And again, it's the same formation, 2 in the backfield, Huey under center. 2 straight runs by Franson have netted them a first down. Man will come in motion near side. And we had movement before the snap. As Mt Boucherie really taking that play clock down before they snap it. So 5-yard penalty. He'll spot the ball to 29. So first down at 15 coming up for the Bears. And 2 men in the backfield, 2 receivers. Man will come in motion near side. And another man jumps. And so it'll be another offside penalty. Or excuse me, motion penalty on the offense. So they'll back him up again. This time it'll go back to the 24. Now it's first down and 20 coming up. So this will be a little harder to convert if you're just going to go with the fullback dive. First down and 20, Mt Boucherie from their own 24. And the handoff right side, and it's Beneke on the carry, and a nice tackle out there by Dalton Thomas to upend him. As he crossed the 30, he had a 6-yard gain on the play to the 31, 7-yard gain on the play. Second down and 14 coming up. Same formation with Huey under center, 2 in the backfield, 2 in the receiving positions. Handoff right side to LaBelle has a head of steam, and he'll be upended at about the 38-yard line. So 7-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it third down and manageable. Third down and about 6 coming up. So after first and 20, the Bears looking at a manageable third down here. They're going to throw 3 receivers into the pattern with Franzen your single setback. And Huey back to pass. Throws over the middle, and it's almost intercepted right into the arms of a Panther defender, but he couldn't reel it in. Jax Tucker was the one who had the hand on it, and frustrated he didn't come up with the pick. So Bears will be forced to punt. Looks like Dalton Thomas is back deep. Kick is up. Be caught at about the 34 on a full run to the 45. Still on his feet. Takes a collision at the 48. Still running. I think that's Esquivel. Sebastian Esquivel on the punt return there. Nice job. So Panthers will take over, leading 31-0. 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. They'll have it first down and 10 at their own 46. Probably a few subs in the game. Blakeney's still in there at quarterback. Couple new running backs in. Blakeney under center. First down and 10. He'll hand off left side. And the Panther offensive line gives him not much room there. And we've got an injured Panther on the field. So timeout for the injured Panther. We've got 3:22 to go here in the third quarter. Panthers on top 31-0. We'll be back after this on Coho 101.
Cause or type of injury you may be currently experiencing. The staff of Black Diamond Sports Therapy can get you back on the road to recovery. Call 663-7733 or stop by at 147 Easy Way. Black Diamond Sports Therapy wants to get you back into life.
Stan's Mary Mart has been Wenatchee's everything store since 1947. They support our schools, and they wish the Panthers a successful season. Stan's is your headquarters for hunting, fishing, and camping equipment. You'll also find the best selection of camo clothing in town. Stan's Mary Mart, your everything store.
The injured player is Garrett Walters, and looks like he injured his right leg, kind of hopping off the field, so hopefully he is okay. So Panthers will line up now. Second down and 9 coming up. As we do have some subs in the game, as the Panthers with the big lead here in the third quarter. Second down and 9, and the handoff left side, and he'll be wrapped up. And on the carry that time was Michael Sims, and he'll actually lose a yard back to the original line of scrimmage. So now third and 10 coming up. Panthers will throw 3 receivers in the pattern here, looking at a third down and 10 from their own 46. And Blakeney back to pass, under pressure, he'll throw deep, got a man out there, caught at the 30, 20, 10, 5, he'll be taken down at the 4-yard line. Trying to get a number on who made the reception. And he almost took it in. That was Trey Stegman on the reception, and wow. About 50 yards on the pass play. First down and 10, or first down and goal. Now from the Bear 5-yard line. And for some reason they are halting play. Did one team or another, maybe we have a timeout here. So it looks like there's a timeout on the field. 2:18 to go here in the third quarter. It's Panthers leading 31-0. We'll be back after this short timeout. First and goal, Wenatchee at the 5-yard line. They lead it 31-0. Now threatening again. And Blakeney in shotgun formation. Alvarado in the backfield. He'll take the handoff. Looking around the right side, cuts it in. He'll be knocked down at about the 4. replaced by Sims. So second down and goal, Wenatchee from the 4. Ball spotted on the left hash now. And 3 receivers in the pattern, 2 off to the short side of the field. Tight end Coons will reset to the right side. Under center is Blakeney. He'll hand off to Sims, up the middle, he goes, touchdown Panthers. So the Panthers are into the end zone one more time as we're just winding down this third quarter of play. And a 46-yard drive for the Panthers. No, excuse me, 54-yard drive for the Panthers. Started at their own 46. And now they're going to try this extra point thing again. They've been pretty weak on it tonight. The kicks were not strong. And here's a good kick, and that one's up and good. So Panthers do convert this time. 1:27 to go here in the third quarter. It's Panthers 37, Bears nothing. We'll be back after this on Coho 101. You're listening to Panther football on Coho 101. It's Ian Dunn along with you tonight here at the Apple Bowl. The Panthers are putting it on the Bears. 38-0 here with 1:27 to go in the third quarter. Set to kick off once again. And Slife the kick. It's a good one. He'll be taking it about the 10 to the 15, the 20. And he'll be wrapped up at the 27-yard line. That last Panther drive, 6 plays, 54 yards. It's Sims taking it in from 4 yards. Panthers again on top, 38-0 as we're just 1:21 away from the end of the third quarter. Bears have it now. Here in the second half, they've had the ball twice and have had to punt twice. Their one possession was actually extended via a roughing the punter penalty. So they'll take over at their own 27-yard line. First down and 10. Out of shotgun this time, with a man running onto the field over to the left side. Will they get it off in time? They do. Huey throws out in the flat, catch is made. Panther defense trying to wrap him up before he gets too far downfield, and they do. About a 5-yard gain on the play. So second down and 5 coming up for the Bears from their own 32. Remember, Panthers will be back here at home next Friday night against Sunnyside, the defending league champs. Second down and 5 coming up. Huey back to pass, under pressure, throws over the middle, got a man out there, and incomplete as Esquivel was defending on the play. So Panthers substituting liberally here as the third quarter winds down. Third down and 5 coming up for the Bears. From their own 32. In shotgun, 3 receivers set with a single setback. And Huey will hand off right side. Panther defense is there. He bounces off the first set of tacklers. He has a first down off to that left side. And that's Jesse Beneke on the carry. And a good job staying on his feet and rumbling for that first down. 10-yard gain on the play. And the first downs have been few and far between for the Bears here in this ball game. Just 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Again, Panthers on top, 38-0. So first down and 10 Bears from their own 42. In shotgun, 2 receivers in the pattern, 2 tight ends. And handoff right side, and he'll come around the edge, and a good gain on the play. Hunter Dessen on the carry. Good gain on the play to the 49, so 7 yards on the run. 2nd down and 3 coming up. Panther defense has been stout all night, trying to hold back the Bears here. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 here at the Apple Bowl. And after 3, it's Wenatchee 38, Mount Boucherie 0. You're listening to Panther Football on Coho 101. We'll be back after these messages.
The time left for banking. We get it. Rest assured, North Cascades Bank is always close by and convenient. Use our mobile app to check balances, do transfers, send money to people, even deposit checks. Stop by one of our 9 branches to learn more. Member FDIC.
Panther Football on Coho 101. Ian Dunlong with you as we're just underway here in the 4th quarter. A good run by the Bears, and that's a 1st down inside Panther territory at the 45. 6-yard gain on the run as the Panthers leading 38-0 as we begin the 4th quarter. New quarterback in for, it's Mitch Kopp in at quarterback for the Bears, and a bunch of reserve players probably in for them as well. 5-yard gain on 1st down. So 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Bears as the Panthers pretty much had their way with their neighbors to the north here tonight. Last year, the final was 12-7, Wenatchee on top. So this game tonight, much different. 2nd down and 5 now for the Bears from the 40, and a collision in the backfield. The quarterback's going to keep it, try to run it himself, and actually a good gain on the play. Looks like he may have a 1st down. So Kopp on the carry, and they're going to give him a 1st down to the 34. So 1st down and 10, Mount Boucherie from the Panther 34-yard line, their deepest penetration of the game. 3 receivers set, 2 to the right side. Kopp back to pass, throws to the man in the flat, that's Beneke, and Beneke with a gain of about 5 on the play, down to the 30. So 4-yard gain, it'll be 2nd down and 6. So Panthers with a lot of their reserves in the game, and it looks like Mount Boucherie as well, running a bunch of their reserves. Now the quarterback Huey will come back in. So 2nd down and 5 coming up. And handoff to Franzen, and he's been a load all night. Gains a couple. To the 26, so 4-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and about 2. 9:35 to go in the ball game. Panthers on top 38-0. The Bears, their deepest penetration of the night. Kopp back in, Huey in there at quarterback. Handoff right side to LaBelle, and LaBelle will be upended close to the 1st down. And will they give him a 1st down? Let's see where they spot it. They are giving him a 1st down. They spotted at the 24-yard line of Wenatchee. 1st down and 10, Mount Boucherie. And Huey under center. Will hand off. No, he'll fake the handoff. Looks like a bootleg out to the left. He'll run it to the 20. They'll be wrapped up at the 19. And wrapping him up that time was Noah Caldwell. The gain down to the 19, so 5-yard gain on the bootleg. 2nd down and 5 coming out. Ball spotted on the left hash. Three receivers in the pattern, two to the right side. Out of shotgun. Huey, straight drop, throws left side to Beneke. Beneke loses a tackle, and now he'll be wrapped up short of the first down. And let's see where they spotted at about the 17-yard line. 3rd down and 3 coming up. I wonder if these Canadian teams actually play Canadian rules, you know, in their grade school. Obviously, they're playing American rules here tonight. So 3rd down and 3. Huey back to pass. Throws over the middle, knocked down. So that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down and 3. Can the Panther defense hold here? 7:43 to go in the ball game. Panthers on top 38-0. Seeing Dunn coming to you live from the Apple Bowl in Wenatchee here on Coho 101. So 4th and 4 coming up.
They also do brakes, batteries, wheel alignment, shocks, lube, or oil change.
And back to pass is Huey and hits the man in the flat, LaBelle.
You don't have to be on the
And
roster
LaBelle
to make the team, because someone has to get them to practice and root in the rain.
has the game down to about the 10-yard line.
We serve giant pizzas that feed 6 teammates. Abby's legendary pizza. Be legendary.
So now it's 1st down and goal. 1st down and goal for the Bears at the 10-yard line. They have yet to score tonight, but knocking on the door. Here's Franzen, the handoff. He'll be wrapped up as he crosses the 10. About a yard gain on the play. 7:09 to go here in the ball game. 2nd down and goal, Bears from the Panther 9-yard line. 38-0 lead for Wenatchee. But the Bears knocking on the door right now. Here's Huey. Throws out in the flat, Beneke. To the 5, the 2, he's into the end zone. Touchdown. 6:38 to go here in the ball game, and the Bears have their first touchdown of the night. I know Wenatchee's probably just a little disappointed they didn't pitch the shutout, but nonetheless, it's been a great defensive performance here tonight. And so now on to attempt the extra point is the Bears. And we've got a player running back onto the field late. And the kick is up, and it's good. So 6:38 to go here in the ball game. It's now Wenatchee 38, Mt Boucherie 7. We'll be back with more game action after this on Coho 101. That last drive by Kelowna, or Mt Boucherie, I should say, 17 plays, 73 yards. And it was Huey to Beneke from 9 yards out for the score. So the Bears are on the board. And now the kickoff to about the 15. It'll be taken there to the 20, looking for some blocks. And it'll be wrapped up at about the 25. So Panthers will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25. And do we have a new quarterback in the game? Looks like we do. Jaden Christofferson is now your new quarterback. So 1st down and 10 Panthers from their own 25. Christofferson under center. And he'll hand off right side. I believe that's Sims. And not much doing there for Sims as he crosses the line of scrimmage. One-yard gain on the play. Second down and 9 coming up. Seeing down with you here at the Apple Bowl, where the Panthers rolling tonight, 38-7 over Mt Boucherie of Kelowna, BC.